Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts in a multitude of ways for the collective, and I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to employ them in any way they, your spiritual team, or the Most High deem fit. Okay, buckle up, buttercups. We are going on a wild ride. Today is Friday the 13th, February, Friday the 13th, 2026. Okay, I'm hearing you were warned, right? I already touched on this energy. I channeled, something was channeled, someone saw something, heard something. They were warned. Okay, so consider yourself warned. Now I'm just getting crazy, spooky, hilarious. That goes into my this will be televised. I heard visit. Okay, yeah, someone's getting visitations soon. Something will be televised. Something will be made widely known. Okay, whether on actual TV, I'm seeing news, handcuffs, police. An Aquarius male could be significant. Sons are significant. Now I'm just getting like hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah, this energy I'm hearing is quite diabolical. That someone was operating in a very, I can't even call them a Louis. This is extremely, extremely low energy. I'm getting El again. Um, El Chapo, El Diablo. So someone Spanish speaking, someone could be like acting like they were a kingpin, untouchable. You know how El Chapo broke out of jail. Something about that significant. Someone thought that they could defeat death, like Final Destination style. But it's coming back full circle. That was a trick. Archangel Michael is in the energy. Someone's name could be Michael. Michael Kors could be significant. MK could be significant. Somebody's name could be Mike. Yeah, I'm just getting Michael motorcycle. Harley Davidsons are significant. I'm just hearing fly now, fly like an eagle, like now, fly like now you're free. So once these things come to a grand ending, is what I'm hearing, a grand closure, you'll be set free. You'll be free to fly like an eagle and ascend, okay, to your highest purpose. Yeah, I'm seeing 1244 in my mind's eye. I'm just getting white flowers. That's I'm seeing a Selena documentary or a movie or something. Somebody's name could be Selena. SG could be significant for initials GS. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, something was about money, G's, okay, or gods and goddesses, right? So some type of worship. This is a spiritual warfare due to certain systems and belief systems. Okay, Friday the 13th is significant, and we have one coming up in March as well. So, yeah, this is about to be downright diabolical. Something about lit candles are significant, so someone could have lit candles right now as you're listening to this, or lit candles against your name. Now they're lit, Spirit is saying, okay? Jason could be significant, so the movie Friday the 13th could be significant. Then I got Mask Off as Jason. No more chasing. So you know how in the movie Jason doesn't run? Yeah, I'm hearing like the scary music now. I'm getting like Michael Myers, yeah, like Chucky, It the Clown, like dairy could be significant. Someone could be lactose intolerant, having the runs. I'm hearing all the damn time now. Someone was running off at the mouth. Ev- Aries is coming through when I say that somebody's birthday could be 410. Okay. I'm also hearing 4 through 10. Okay. Also got Scorpio. So the numbers 333 are significant, 122, 454, 267. See, and now I'm hearing 187. What they didn't know was you are the Baba Yaga spiritually, right? So if you never watched John Wick, somebody's name could be John, J names are significant, someone could be a junior, JWWJ, okay? Court cases are significant. If you never watched John Wick, yeah, spiritual court is in session. So if you don't have literal court, right, or a literal court case going on, spiritual court is in session. I'm hearing, no, I'm hearing the decision has been made. It's been determined. Yeah, I'm seeing the gavel come down. Yeah, it's over. It's finally over. So you'll be excited about this. What I'm getting is it's giving me that Ron Weasley again. Somebody could be a redhead, a red-headed witch is significant. A coven is significant. Okay. But yeah, because it has red hair too, don't he? Somebody definitely has red hair. They're a ginger. I'm hearing ginger snaps, ginger spirit. Ginger snaps give me ancestors. So an ancestor who like ginger snaps, Pepsi, owls are significant. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting the all seeing eyes. Like there's eyes all over this. Okay. Part of my energy, this energy is like a lot. Okay, it's very deep, it's very dense. Okay, you can have a headache, you be experiencing headaches, feeling drained. That's because things are coming to an end, finally closing out. Somebody's name could be Jada. I'm getting Jada kiss, like kiss of death. Like this is okay, you can see where we're going. Okay, so yeah, something about the red. Oh, what Ron Weasley said, RW, somebody's name could be Ron. It's giving me siblings as well, whether here that this energy relates to or spiritually or both. Ron Weasley in the clip that I always refer to says that like something's going to happen, like it's going to be horrible, but you'll be happy. And then now I'm seeing the bone reader. Yeah, somebody went to a bone reader. Somebody's definitely into the dark arts or into the occult things. Like I'm hearing, yeah, it went dark. Okay, so someone could practice and normally they practice regularly. Okay, this could be, I'm seeing family significant, like mothers, siblings, someone very close to you, exes, children, someone very close to you. Okay, this is a very close energy. This is family business. So whether there's a family business involved, literally like a business, but this is family affairs, like family business, family matters are significant. You know, I'm seeing Urkel. Did I do that? What's his name? Jaleel White. I was about to say Steven. Somebody's name is Steven. Somebody could have slept with your friend. Yeah, it's all coming out. Okay, there's eyes all over everything, all seeing eye. Nothing goes unseen from the spiritual realm. Now they're seeing, now they'll know. I'm just hearing, now I'm a believer. Okay, that song came through 2006 to 2026, 20-year cycles. Goddamn. Yeah, something's getting drilled. Okay, it's giving me some like mind matters, mind business, mind matters are significant. Some when they used to do like lobotomies on people's mind when they were deemed mentally unwell or have a mental illness. I'm being guided to say mentally insane. Okay, this person, I'm trying to be gentle with this and I'm being like push, push, push. Okay. Um, So you could have been gentle and people were pushing you. Yeah, they pushed a good person to their limit. And what they don't understand is you're a hands-off person. Like, yeah, I'm just seeing Archangel Michael coming through, like Metatron, like you have divine guidance, you have divine protectors. So not only are the angels, archangels, thank you, God, Spirit, I'm here booting for you. You have heavy hitters in the ancestral realm who they wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing not nice. Like they wasn't that nice here, right? So they was something to be reckoned with here. So for them to play in your energy thinking that shit was just about to be sweet, I don't know. Yeah, now mm, they thought they would have a clean slate. They thought nobody would see this. So they appear on the surface as a clear canvas, like nothing's going on. Canvases could be significant. You could be a painter. I'm seeing Canva. Okay, you could work with Canva. It's like a creator app, definitely an app. Creator heavily in the energy. Yeah, your board is being wiped clean, okay, because you completed this 20-year cycle, okay, or how many ever years it was for you, but heavily on since 2006 for someone. Yeah, now I'm seeing 2016. So 10s, 20s, you get the idea. This was a long, lifelong cycle. It could have been 8 to 10 year cycle, whatever it is specifically for you. Then I got it. And his saying, you'll float too. Okay. So yeah, they wanted you suspended in the air. They wanted you under mind control. They wanted you under their absolute domination and control. Yeah, I'm seeing Jafar, a wicked ass uncle is significant. Okay, this is just a diabolical family. I don't even want to keep saying it. Let me hurry up. Okay, they wanted you under their complete control and domination. And what we understand is when you're actually tapped in spiritually, you understand that that's a entity attachment. Okay, so someone unbeknownst to them is struggling with serious entity attachments. Oh shit. 1212 on the timer as I just said that. Okay. It's going to I'm seeing hair. Something about hair is significant. Curly hair. Low cut Caesar hair. This is a male energy. Cause Jason, Michael, okay, someone's mask is being ripped off. Our favorite N word, Narcos in the energy. Somebody definitely could have been a street pharmacist. I'm hearing way back in the day, and they try to clean their, like, act like nothing happened. So basically, what it is even if that's not the specific storyline, they have accumulated so much karmic debt. I'm seeing 20 years plus, so like over half of their life, basically. Yeah, someone could drink boba tea. The color purple is significant. This is a call to consciousness. Okay, so I'm getting they already had their call to consciousness. Some people have experienced already NDEs, okay, near end experiences, medical emergency. People have experienced so much, their wealth, money depleting, their energy depleting, losing people and things around them. They're not picking up what spirit is throwing down. Okay. Yeah, let's continue on because I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. But since they wanted this for you, now they'll float too. Now they'll be completely under the control and dominion of whatever entity attachment they have. And what I'm getting is when they try to get away, emphasis on when. If and when they try to get away, try to pray this away. Okay, SK could be significant. Now I'm seeing love is blind. Yes, something about this is very off. Okay, someone's name could be Chanel. A third party situation is significant. This could be someone you have a child with. Something in the morning. Okay, right now it's like 6 a.m. Okay, so I definitely need to get this out in good timing. But yeah, what I was getting is they could try to pray it away if they want to. It's past the point of no return. So yeah, driving is significant. We already touched on this. Like, ooh, it's giving that energy when Cardi wished Old boy, good luck. They was like, oh, how, you got any words for any last words? Yeah, for her boyfriend, who whatever his name is, Stefan. So someone's name start with an S. S initials are significant. Steven, Stefan, Stefan. Okay, Steve. They SR is significant. Okay, ring gold is significant. Gold rings are significant. Okay, this is somebody that could wear gold rings, or you have an ancestor that wears gold rings. Now I'm seeing like knuckle rings, like that knuckle thing. Okay. Yeah, something about storylines were twisted like balloons. Red balloons could be specific for someone. Pop, and I'm hearing pop goes to weasel, okay? So the story lies were twisted like balloons. Pardon me. Pastor, something about a pastor could be significant. Yes, somebody's praying, somebody's begging, somebody is trying to repent. I'm hearing pop goes the weasel, like, yeah, no, now you're caught up in your own mess. Like, this is your energy you're having to sit in, and no projection's going to work. You got to sit in it. Okay. But the pop, the balloon could be significant. Somebody could like that, watch that. That's your confirmation for somebody. Okay, a red balloon is significant. That's your confirmation. If you saw a red balloon today, that's your confirmation. You should know if this reading is for you. This energy resonates with you. Okay, you know your storylines best. Something about storylines. People were talking a lot of mess. Now, pop, their bubble is being bursted. The joke's on you. So all eyes on you is giving me Tupac energy, Machiavelli, Illuminati. What is it? What do you say? 12 gauge something shoddy to your body or something. I'm telling y'all, this is not going to go well. I already channeled this, okay? So what I'm getting is between now and I'm hearing the next couple Friday the 13th, okay? So yeah, every time you see a Friday the 13th coming up, just know that this is what's coming up, okay? So all eyes were on you, and they were talking all this stuff, saying these lies. Okay, now all eyes could be on you because this salacious slander didn't work. SOS, now they trying to save their own ass. Something about something being documented, okay? If it what they say in the business world, right? Corporations are significant, jobs, businesses are significant. If it's not documented, it never happened. So they didn't account for you to document everything. Something about accounts in the red are significant. What I'm getting is there's a paper trail. There's evidence to back up whatever is going on with you in this energy. The truth will be told, whether they like it or not. This a harsh truth is about to come out. Finally, right? As we know, we're approaching the actual Lunar New Year on February 17th, and that day is all about honor, which coincidentally Ramadan starts on that day. So this could be someone who is Islamic, okay, in this energy, whether you or someone close to you, okay. Yeah, I'm just hearing that Solange. I try to drink it away, I try to pray it away. It's giving the energy of, baby, you could pray 5, 10 times a day, nothing's going to help. And what I keep sensing is like someone trying to pray and get this entity off of them, or being that they're in a praying energy, right? Normally it would make that entity flee, but it's going to take them with them. Like there's no, yeah, I'm here. It's like bonded, bad boys for life. Like, nah, we ride together, we die together type. So if I'm going, you going. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, so you could like Tupac, somebody could like Tupac. Initials PAC could be significant. Tupac. That's significant for somebody. A 2-pack or something. I'm seeing, yeah, smoker. They chose their side based on what we know are just plain old lies. Storylines like reality TV. Nothing or no one was real nor living in reality. Okay, T names are significant. Okay. The show House is significant. TV shows are significant. This is someone who can heavily watch TV. Yeah, they're caught up in like fakeness. Like this energy is like real weird. Like they don't live in reality. Something's wrong with their mind. But the show House could be significant, or like medical mysteries. Okay, so someone could like medical mystery shows. Yeah, I'm getting Grey's Anatomy, Gray Matter could be significant. See, something's wrong with somebody's mind. Okay, but medical mysteries will be coming up soon. I got ICU coming through. Okay, so someone's last name could be Jones. Something about Coco. The movie Coco is significant. Okay. American Horror Story is significant. I channeled this before. AHS. That could be someone's initial. Somebody will be in a hospital soon. American Horror Story, specifically season 3, and it had to do with a coven in Louisiana, St. Louis, New Orleans. Any of that could be significant. Yeah, I'm getting gumbo, fried fish. Yep, fish and chips. Europe could be significant. Someone could be European descent. Someone could be mixed race. Something about that energy is going on. This is okay. This is heavily layered. This is spiritual coming through because this was racial. Okay, the storylines through here were racial. It covered the Salem witch trials. It covered Marie Laveau and that La Rue lady. What is her name? And she had like that horror mansion. Something about a house is significant. Okay, Delphine Lalaurie. Okay, something about a house or a mansion. She had the most evil house where she tortured slaves. Okay, so something is coming full circle. This is a multitude of ways. Okay, this is heavily spiritual. Take this however it resonates. Remember, whatever level you hear this on is the level you were meant to take it on. Okay, I'm not doing no extra explaining. So Marie Laveau in the energy, someone could be a practitioner, worked with a practitioner. This is practitioner against practitioner because Marie Laveau was a practitioner, and that Lady LaRue, Miss Lady thing, she was a worker of darkness, okay, a worker of wickedness, basically, okay. So using her energy for wickedness, so light versus dark, okay. Take that as it resonates energetically, racially, okay? Pick up what I'm putting down. Y'all got to learn to connect the dots, right? Yeah, something about 50 Cent is significant. It's giving me the story of Judas selling out Jesus for a mere pinnacle. What was it, 30 pieces of silver, right? But I'm getting something about 75. Okay, someone could be born in 75, somebody could be 75 years old. This is a long history cycle closing, something about history, a history buff is significant. But yeah, this is long overdue, Spirit is saying, ancestors are saying. Marie Laveau, somebody's name could be Marie, and ML could be significant. Yeah, I'm seeing a middle name Marie or starting with a LA. Okay, a L or A. Yes, something's to be revealed. Okay, someone had a visitation. Okay, what I'm getting is someone came up against a light worker, not knowing that they were a light worker. They didn't know because you don't present like anything. Like you look like a blank canvas. Like they don't. You look unassuming, right? Not that you're masked up. You're just you, right? And they thought coming up against you would be easy. No, baby, this was the worst thing they could have ever done. And then recruiting other people to come with them makes their karma heavier because now you have to pay for all the things you encourage people to do against said light workers, people who were innocent and taken advantage of, people that you projected flying monkeys onto. So not only does the flying monkeys have their individual carnage, is what I'm hearing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm seeing circus. Yeah, they thought this was a game, but I'm seeing like Ferris wheels. Okay, they were stuck on these cycles, just repeatedly doing the same things over and over. And you know how slow a Ferris wheel moves? That's how their mind moves. They don't make the correct connections. Okay, I'm seeing like synapses, like misaligning, misfirings. Yeah, someone's brain really needs study. It's giving that CTE energy I was picking up before, Mary, but they don't have an excuse. Yeah, it's giving Pittsburgh, Pitt energy. You can watch any medical show. Okay, someone will have a medical mystery. I heard medical histories will be relevant soon too. Something being put on blast or aired out like, okay, you thought it was one thing, but it's really due to them doing XYZ. Okay, so someone could be a drug user, having a heart issue, and nobody really knows about a issue, a extracurricular activity that they engage in. And now, yeah, I'm seeing medications, okay? So, okay, street pharmacists, somebody buying PILs off the street, okay? Yeah, okay. So, but that attributing to a medical mystery. Okay, so people are wondering like how all this happened with you or whatever. It's gonna be put on blast. I'm seeing yeah, someone being infected with something. Okay, I'm getting a package like that package, like the HIV vehicles. Okay, yeah, something, and they were trying to project this off on you, but you've already disconnected from this energy. Yeah, red is, the package. Okay, what I'm getting is people are going to be mind blown by this energy, okay? Now they're a believer. Someone had a visitation. I'm getting a ghastly, ghostly venetation. Veneration? Visitation is significant. Y'all know, you know? Okay. So someone had a visitation or will be having one soon, okay? Take that on whatever level you take that. But now they're a believer, seeing things they used to never believe. Okay, yeah, there's something that I was supposed to say and I missed it. They missed it. They missed their mark. They missed the clues. They missed the signs. They missed all the red flags. Okay, they was treating the red flags like Six Flags. Like, yeah, this is an amusement park. Okay, yeah, that video, I forget what it's titled, but there's an amusement park on it. Okay, something about words. I feel like I'm not saying the right words. Yeah, somebody had to be stopped. Their alarm, that's my alarm. My alarm is going off. The alarms are going off now. Now they're seeing, like, once they've already passed the point of no return. So it don't even matter now that you see it. Yeah, I'm seeing someone praying heavily. I'm seeing a cross right in front of me. Okay, herbals could be significant. They could smoke it away, drink it away, pill it away, like, pray it away. Baby, okay? So they're seeing things they never used to believe in, wishing they could unsee what they've seen. Yeah, they're getting visitations at night that won't allow them to sleep, shadows in the dark. I hear whispers in the dark saying, yeah, they're hearing things, they're seeing things. They wanted to project all this energy outward. Now they're drowning in their own darkness and toxicity. Public announcement. That song is by Public Announcement. Something is going to be made very public. Something about Cheetos and Agent Orange. If you know, you know. Okay. Wigs are significant. Eyebrows. That's random. It's taking me, okay, I'm being guided to talk about the white flower again. I didn't finish that statement. The white flower, when they threw it on stage for Selena, they said that was, if you watched one of the documentaries and she kind of got scared by it, it was a dream. So someone's having dreams. Now I'm dreaming, thinking of you. hmm Okay. Someone's having dreams predicting their future, predicting an ending, unaliving, a wreck. Okay. They're being haunted by knowing how they're going to end, not when, but how. Okay. Okay, so in the dream, the white flower, I'm gonna say red flower, the red and white could be significant. Yeah. Um, yeah, this has to do with love and heartbreak and things like that. I just saw Valentine's Day and then a heart and then it broke into two, okay? So this has to do with a heartbreak. You pulling your energy away is like a cord cutting in itself. If you know, you know. Okay, if you're in your energy enough, I'm hearing if you're powerful enough. That's what I'm saying. Whoever resonates with this, you are a, you know, right? So, but you're more powerful. Okay, let's finish, Selena. This was a precursor or premonition. That's not the word. The white flower was symbolizing endings. That's what it symbolized. Someone's getting premonitions. You can have premonitions. Somebody's name could be Raven. You could be seeing ravens. That could be a sign for you. Something about nails are significant. Yeah, this was the final nail in the coffin. Messing with you again, messing with people who are unassuming. You don't know who's who. That's why Spirit is saying, I said not to touch my anointed and do my prophets no harm. And they did all of this for profit. Now they'll know you're here for a real reason. Plenty of them won't be left breathing. They're done in his eyes, is what he's saying. It's just a matter of time. They know this. They're getting premonitions, dreams. They can sense it, feel it, see it. They know it's coming. They don't know when. The dark one is lurking. I can feel him. I meant to say they can feel him. I've been getting the person's direct energy. We'll get into that, okay? They can feel him in the shadows walking them down. It goes down, down, baby. York Street in a Range Rover. How did the original one go? They were playing kid games. I'm getting patty cake. Child's play is significant. They were playing with somebody's child as well, playing with children, using children as a pawn. I'm hearing the pinnacle. Okay, someone could drink that, okay? But in American Horror Story, that was all about witches, covens, race. There was something else that I wanted to mention. It'll come back. Okay, let's continue. They were dismissive. Okay, and now they're being dismissed. I'm seeing class dismissed, like they're just being thrown out of the class, thrown into the dark, in the sunken place. Yeah, someone was told to get out of your energy. Okay. Or when you pulled your energy away, they fell into the sunken place and they were doing anything to get out of that dark space, that darkness. Because without your light, as I said, they're succumbed to the darkness. They are swallowed up by the darkness. They are actually like literally in their own abyss of darkness, but it's their own energy. That's not what they're recognizing. All my words are backwards. Like I feel like my words are backwards. So when I play it back, I'm gonna have to listen. They were speaking with a forked tongue. They were speaking backwards. They were speaking ill will against you, okay? Nas Jones could be significant. Somebody's name could be Nasir. Someone could be from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, highly significant. Ill will, okay? Somebody's name could be Will. A will could be significant. Yeah, someone's ill. Ill intended. Okay, ill intent, okay? I'm hearing somebody better get their affairs together soon. Okay, but now they're a believer, wishing they can unsee what they seen. Nothing but pain. Now they regret it all. Playing a puppet master, they're getting trampled by the spiritual realm. They're getting trampled, stomped on. Somebody's being stomped out. Like names blotted out. This is what that's talking about. Okay, when you move like that, now I can't even help you. See what I'm saying? That's what the Most High is saying. Like, that's what that basically means. Something about scripture is significant. They were planning right into the script of Judas, right? They decided to be the Judas in your life. You know what happened with Judas. He ended up You wanted all endings for me. Now you about to, you know, he took himself out. Like, we don't wish that upon nobody. But this is a karmic cycle. These things have to end. This is what they've reaped for all the hard work they put in being diabolical. Now they're going to make excuses. They're mentally unwell. This is someone who knows how to play the blame game, someone who's the perpetual victim in every storyline. But now they'll be seen for I'm hearing perpetual narcissist they've been in everyone's life, the bully they've been, I'm having trouble finding my words. Someone's going to be at a loss for words, at a loss for speech. Baby, now they're making excuses, claiming I was broken from a young age, childhood trauma, playing these games, these mental gymnastics, trying to have everybody on this emotional roller coaster. Okay, somebody's name could be Vivian. I'm on this they had you on an emotional roller coaster, loving you and not loving you. It wasn't healthy. This wasn't good. It was toxic. Okay. And you had to get out of it. And now that you've exited, they're in a sunken place. The movie Get Out could be significant. Yeah, they've been forced to get out your energy. You'll be getting out of these places and spaces with these people soon. Something about ages and stages. You had to endure this energy. This is an entity that was following you. I'm getting through different ages and stages. I'm seeing depression, anxiety, stress, mental chaos, and conflict. And you're finally being freed from that for persevering, okay? Now, okay, they get it. Now I see you is what this person is saying, okay? Now they see you for who you are. This person, the flying monkeys they projected against you, okay? Again, I'm getting this on different wavelengths, okay? Yeah, so I see you could be significant. I was getting all types of diseases with the heart, with the lungs, kidney, liver, um, cardiology, diabetes. I've seen amputations. Like I said, very dark energy. This is a multi system organ failure. MSOF could be anyone's initials. Yeah, NMOs, Fs are significant for names, and S's as well. I'm being guided to keep saying S's. Okay. This is for being larceny hearted with your energy. Okay, take, but don't want to give. Very diddy, very diabolical, very third parties, very I'm the kingpin energy, untouchable, that God complex. I'm seeing what's the short man syndrome, that, and then there's something else, child, not LDE, low D energy. That's not what I was picking up anyway. um Again, I keep saying things that I'm not trying to say. So perhaps they're going to act like this was an accident. They didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to do that. I was upset. Okay, but you have to be accountable for how you conduct yourself, how you speak to people. Um, in any state, mad, sad, happy, or glad, because that spelling you're casting over people's life. And then if you go and tell that other stuff, project that energy outward, that's just no good. Okay, it's giving the Medusa energy, how you could resonate with that or been looking into that recently. Something about locks, snakes are significant. So if you've seen a snake recently, yes, that's even on the cover, the picture for this season of American Horror Story. The Medusa energy, right? They blamed her, claimed she did all these things to men. Meanwhile, they were the ones bothering her, victimizing her. Okay. Yeah, someone's gonna be stone faced, shit faced. Someone's a smoker, or they're saying you're a smoker, or they think because you're a smoker, you're slow, you're, projecting all these things onto you. Okay, you're a user, right? And this, I'm getting this is a male blaming women for their response to the male's poor treatment. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for bringing that full circle. P's could be significant. P names, okay? Yeah, also you could like Greek mythology, but just get ready for the excuses from this person, from their energy, from the third parties, the flying monkeys, family significant. A lot of apologies going to be coming in because once all of this surfaces, I'm getting once the smoke clears, okay? Isn't that like a Snoop Dogg video or something? Yeah, once the smoke clears, someone could have long hair as a male, mustache, skinny, tall build, okay, Snoop energy. Okay, once the smoke clears and settles, they're going to see that you still are a go-getter. You're still setting goals, chasing dreams, doing what you need to do. So now they'll be able to see this person clearly, that all the things that they were saying about you can't possibly be true, because why would you still be on the path of good, light, and righteousness? Why aren't you presenting as this dark, evil entity that they're trying to claim you are? What they expected was for you to go in defense mode, as narcissists do, right? And defend yourself and get all emotionally charged up and rageful, crash out and do all. When you don't do that, when you don't respond, silence is golden. They cannot keep playing these storylines. They can't keep up with the lies. Okay, someone's being exposed for the lies. You know, once you tell one lie, you must tell another. Rain is significant, okay? But there'll be nothing but pain, okay? Something about rain is significant. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. There's a song from, it's a Jamaican song, it's a reggae song. Dexter Daps of Movado. D M is significant, okay? Any of them initials could be significant. It's definitely a masculine, okay? And yeah, MD, okay? They're empty, okay? Someone could be a doctor, seeing a doctor soon, have a doctor in the energy. Something about medical field is significant. You could be a healer. This person could be a doctor. Someone in a position of leadership, a position of power, abusing that power, abusing their authority, but not only that, using their reputation and weaponizing it, okay? Weaponizing their reputation for their advantage. So they're seen as the pillar of some community, a teacher, some type of leader, whatever it is, a pastor, a preacher, whatever it is. They're a church going person, they're religious, they're a family man, using those, and I'm here as projections, like, and projecting that energy out, creating a facade, creating a storyline so no one suspects them, right? They don't fit the description of what they really are. So when this is exposed, everybody's mind is going to be blown. And what I'm getting is there's even people that know this, sense this, see this about this person, but they're so caught in the storyline. They're so caught in denial, right? Denial is the longest river ever. They cannot come to terms with. They can't fathom that this is true. They like the benefits of being connected to this person. So perhaps they benefit from the leadership, the position of power, the control, right? They benefit from this person in some way. So even if they see it, right, they act like they don't see it too. This is giving the energy of one of the last readings I did, that they're just grateful that their negative energy is being projected onto you. So as long as it ain't them, hey, let it fire. Like, they're not getting hurt, so just let it rip. Okay. Yeah, RIPs is significant. Okay. Someone was resting in their power too much. Power tripping, had power control issues. Okay. Miguel is significant. I'm hearing Kanye West. Okay. It's a thin line between genius and not so sane. Okay. And Kendrick Lamar. So, that didn't want to come out. Kendrick Lamar, they not like us, okay? We're on the side of light, they're on the side of the dark. It's no gray area. Either you are good and doing good, or you're not. Even behind the scenes, it don't matter. You can't hide behind religion. You can't hide behind God. You can't hide behind facades, positions, and titles and things that you gave yourself, okay? The Most High sees you. I'm here, yeah, don't pray now. They are understanding now. I see you. Okay, now they're seeing God. Now they see this has to be God. This has to be my justice, my karma for it all. And I'm saying my because I was in their energy. It's a very heavy, dark energy. Now I'm regretting it all. Initials I am could be significant, okay? Heavily on now I'm regretting it all. So they have some, I'm here come to Jesus moment or some light or epiphany that went off, the alarm bells going off. Now they're getting it. I'm here now when they're in the hospital for a third or fourth time. Now when they see in the car wrecks, now when they experience, okay, this is somebody who could constantly be into stuff and now they're seeing like, oh, this is like a boomerang effect. My negative energy projected out and then coming back at me. And I'm always at war and defensive mode with people, failing to see that I send out so much negative energy, it must come back to me. Yeah, I'm here and I hurt all the people that love me. I've pushed all the loving, kind people away. Like I did this to everyone. Now I'm regretting it all. There's no repenting for all I've done, this person is saying. Heavy in their head, heavy mental chaos. They're very stressed, a very warped mindset, okay? Yeah, it's given like a ping pong energy, negative self-talk, like the worse I do, the worse I feel, the worse I think. So then the worse I think, then I continue to do worse things. It's like a very slow toxic cycle. And they've been hesitant to get off of this ride. Yeah, my chest is hurting as I say this. Someone could be dealing with heart pain. Yeah, they're heartbroken at their own self. They can't believe their own self. They can't take that this is the reality of themselves. They've lied and deflected and rejected, projected this energy outward so long. They were unable to see themselves fully. They actually believe they're this good person, right? Despite all the nefarious things they do behind the scenes. They think they're open hearted, loving, and kind. Heavy on the hearts, okay? Heavy hearted in this energy. Now I'm just hearing, I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Okay, so they know that now they see you were devoted to them. Okay, now they want to come back and make excuses and be devoted to you, whether this person, the family energies, connections, entity, whatever. Okay, but sorta, please go away. Take that shit over there. Okay, so now they're losing it. Okay, because they can't take losing you. You've always done for them. Okay, so they can't take losing you and all you've ever done for them. Okay, they know you weren't this person they project you to be, but they can't take. I'm just getting this is an entity projection is what I got. Like they almost can't help themselves how negative and nefarious they are. Ends are definitely significant. I'm getting names like Michelle, Michael, something like that. It's significant. Someone has light eyes, okay? Heavy on the DV, okay? I'm getting DVSA, sorry, trigger warning, okay? They're saying, I don't know what I am. Do you hear that? I don't know what I am. They know that they have went to the lowest of low. I'm hearing they know they're demonic, like they know this isn't cool. This ain't good. Like this is a very negative energy spirit that they've been in, and they don't know how to get out of it. Now they want to try to. It's past the point of return. You should have been checked this energy. Okay, easily triggered is what I'm getting. Yeah. They're saying I can't take what I've done because I was fake. I'm losing everyone. Okay. So some things are significant. As I said, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo could be significant. I'm hearing heavy Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces energy. Okay. So we almost have all the signs out there. Yeah, they're heavy in their emotions. I was going to say we don't have Cancer, but they're heavy in their emotions, okay? JV is significant. Something about little league, like, so they aren't varsity level, right? They're not playing in the big leagues with the big logs. A log could be significant. A logger, I'm seeing like Paul Bunyan, like an axe cutter, something, trees are significant. They're not playing in the big leagues with the big dogs. They're in little leagues, okay? So something about that could be significant, okay? They're a junior, okay, as I mentioned before. Something about varsity jackets. Yeah, this could be someone who's always been in this energy since high school, like very pumped up and pompous. Or, I'm getting like quarterbacks, like very I'm getting jock strap, okay? Very God complex, right? I rule the world. What I say goes. This is someone who hasn't been checked for their energy. If you know, I went to a big football school, okay? pH could be significant, HP could be significant. Yeah, you're a high priestess, okay? They didn't know that, okay? Some about somebody's pH is off, okay? They can smell it. But in those schools, the quarterbacks, the football players, they're allowed to just be passed along, okay? So even if they don't have the grade, even if they're, okay, they're kind of treated like royalty in school, okay? This is someone who expected royal treatment while treating you like a slave. Okay, something about that whole slave master dynamic is significant, okay? Yeah, they wanted to be the overseer. They want to have that domination and control. Not paying you enough is what I just heard. So if this is a business, a work situation, you weren't being paid for what you were worth, okay? If at all is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing unforeseeable, laid off, and then I'm hearing laid off for the unforeseeable future. Okay, yeah, so somebody's being sat down, somebody's being put to rest, is what I heard. Okay, this is a male. Pops are significant. Okay, Pop goes to Weasel Kid games. Something about like forests and woods are significant. Trees. Someone who smokes. Okay, this could be an ancestor that smoked. So this is a male. This could be a father figure. Okay, any type of male in your life. Cereal, the pop cereal could be significant. Something about yellow. They were very confident in coming up against you, not knowing that you have a confidence that doesn't rely on um compliments and accolades and outside external validation. Your confidence comes from within. Your confidence comes from your spirit, from the Most High, right? Your spiritual team, your answer. That's all. It's already in you. Okay, it's on them. They put it on in the morning. They play pretending this in the morning. You really got that. Like it's really you. Yeah, I'm really him. I'm really her. It's giving the movie him. We're gonna have to do a channeling on him that keeps coming up. This could be a dad figure, a granddad, ancestors are in this realm, okay? Take it how it resonates. Snickers are significant. This person could like Snickers. You could be thicker than a Snickers, okay? I'm hearing not this person. We already channel LDE energy, okay? Those initials could be significant. Some about the TV shows that you're watching, look deeper into those, okay? As that could be significant, it relates or correlates to what you have going on, some type of storyline. Those are allegories. Take them deeper messages and meanings, as I always say. Someone was a micromanager. This, like I said, a work situation. M's are significant. Micro, okay? Small things are coming up. Big things popping, little things stopping. It's time for all this to wipe out and clear up, okay? I might not be editing this, so if it's rough, just bear with me because I want to get it out in divine timing, okay? Male ancestors are significant in this energy. I'm here in this time. Yeah, they're stepping. Somebody, the dogs are out, okay? They didn't understand. If you haven't watched John Wick, you are in the energy of, in spirit, you're as big as the Baba Yaga. Like, they got his dog and everybody was like, the people who know him was like, you did what to who? Somebody's initials are definitely JW. I just keep seeing that in my mind's eye. Joseph John Wilkerson is what I just saw and heard. So brothers could be significant. Yeah, mental health is significant. Okay. So spiritually, you're the Baba Yaga. You don't appear to be what you are on the surface. And they were like, You did what? Like, do you know who that is? Just go and make the arrangements, bro. Just go on and make the arrangements. Like, it's a wrap for everybody involved. That's just what this is. Mental health is significant. A personality disorder or a few are significant. Enablers are significant, okay? DO is significant. That's also giving me deodorant. Okay, there's degrees, there's levels to this, okay? So the masonry folks could be involved in this. ODs are significant. Yeah, somebody's wishing they could turn back the hands of time, very regretful, trying to, deal with this in, not so good ways, okay? Or they OD'd in this energy being negative and prideful, okay? It's a very insecure person, as we could tell. Something about arrhythmias, strokes, they could have suffered this in the past, present, or future. Take it how it resonates. Someone, like I said, hearing voices, eyes big. Someone could have big, round eyes, like a deer caught in the headlights is giving me get out again. The deer being hit in the road and laying by the side of the road, passing away. And that's how he described his mom passing away. Mothers could be significant, okay? But somebody has big eyes, like somebody, I just heard goofy, like somebody look goofy, okay? But eyes will be big now from what they're seeing, hearing, sensing, right? Otherworldly things. Now they're beginning to see that this is for real, okay? It's not just for play. Like, you not just talking about this. So if you warn somebody like, yeah, my ancestors don't play about me. I'm seeing friends, loved ones, exit, whatever. Okay, yeah. I'm just hearing always there when you call, and I'm always on time, and I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. Always there when you call. That's giving me Ja Rule, Ashanti. Was Vita on there? Okay, something about that is significant. All because you're attractive. Okay, they did a lot of projecting on you. Yeah. Okay. Passover is significant. Okay, that storyline, I keep getting it and I don't like tapping into it, but it's given, right? Um, Basically, the storyline in the Bible about Passover is like the plagues were about to come, and the Jews were notified basically like to put the lamb's blood over their door, okay, so that the spirit that was coming through wouldn't take their firstborn sons. Okay, so this could be someone with sons. Some of our firstborns are significant. Yeah, cat's eyes. Yeah, they say cats see spiritually. Okay, so you could have cat eyes being able to see spiritually. Okay, third eye all the way open. But this is no surprise, okay? They've been warned. They know why. This was their final nail in the coffin, okay? And then I also got, you hear the sirens? Final nail in their coffin. And then I got, they're none the more wiser, is what the ancestors are saying. So they're faking, okay? But this person is saying, congratulations, you won. Now I'm a believer. Okay? Take what resonates, drop the rest that doesn't. Okay? If it doesn't apply, then let it fly. If it does, catch this vibe. Take with this, do with this what you will. Okay? I'm tapping out of this energy. I'm all tapped out. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't done so, I will link the journals I have available for your spiritual toolkit in the description box, as well as my Cash App for donations. You can also still access my Amazon wish list as well if you would like to donate in that way, okay? So much love and light to you. Pursue purpose, not just paychecks. And remember to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Peace, y'all.